Oh, good morning, everybody. How are we today? Welcome in. All right, so we're going to be checking out a different game today. We're going to be checking out Mio, Memories in Orbit, which is a Metroidvania style game that I've been really interested in trying. I played the demo a bit and absolutely loved the demo, so I'm really curious to get into this. Now, I have had to make a few adjustments to the controls because the controls were a little wonky when I started off. Basically, the way the controls were, they had your up and down as your arrow keys, and you weren't using the mouse at all. I don't know, it felt strange to me, but I swapped control keys up to the WASD like they normally are, and made a few adjustments. But anyway, we'll see. Um, I'll probably have to adjust things as we go, but whatever, it'll be fun. So let's go ahead and get into it. I have not played this at all yet, so other than the demo. Right now we've got the graphical settings set to max, so we'll see how that holds up. It's you. I've seen you, I think, in my dreams. Now, I'm a big fan of Metroidvanias, so I like this genre anyway, but this particular game was something I really enjoyed. I like the art style, I like the music, and the gameplay was really fun. I've also heard it's reasonably challenging. I've had several friends who have already beaten this game, and from what I've heard, it's really good and quite a challenge if that's what you're in for. In my dreams, we walk together. All right. Assuming Geronimo. Yep. She was beautiful then, as she always has been. Yeah, that just feels natural. Using the setup with the mouse and everything. A haven among the stars, gently spinning. A world unto herself, carrying us along. A delicate clockwork ticking away. Alright, well, you got a double jump right off the bat. Chambers so vast that they seem tremendous bridges arched across the void. Alright. Gardens hung in spirals, basking in the glow of 1,000 suns. In my dreams. Was it a dream? She was more than a home. She was alive in her own way. I wonder, is her heart still beating? Or is it like mine? Little more than a dying ember. Alright, now looks like we start proper. Hmm. don't think I can make that yet. Okay. Okay, well, these controls are pretty easy to use. There's definitely something there. Just not sure I can reach that. Yeah, not yet. Got a door here. That lets me through, but before let's go there, let's check this out. This might. There it goes. Bits of data recovered on a dead unit, despite its complete shutdown. Press Q to consult. Alert. Connection to the heart has been lost. Energy levels dropping. Core systems decaying. Recovery protocol failure. Not enough power. This unit will be permanently shut down. This unit is not afraid. This is just like going into sleep mode. Okay. Beyond repair. Anita. Alright, and we had the door over here. Yeah, it's pretty cool so far. I really love the art style. How you doing, Overdrex? Okay, so we just powered down. I love the hatching. You can see the shadows beneath it is just hatching. This is lines. It's a drawing technique, and I love it. It makes this all look very hand-drawn and very pleasing. Alright, obviously we need to go up this way. Alright. Door is locked from the other side. Says press F to attune. Alright, modifier center. Cool. Surviving the week. I'm taking a day off. Hey, awesome, man. Alright, well, it looks like we have self-awareness installed. Displays Mio's status on the screen. How could one even exist without being able to monitor their own condition? It'd be like being a stranger to oneself. So that's already equipped. And I can unequip it, but I see no reason to do that right this moment. Other than that, that's all I've got in there. And then... let's see. Looks like there was an option to save, but I don't see how to do that yet. Oh, progress saved already. Okay, that checks out. Got a door here. Locked. Okay. Requires... what did it say? Requires silo access badge. Do it. What could go wrong if you uninstall yourself? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see. All right, run installed. See what happens. Basically, it just kills your HUD. I can't see my health or anything now. All right, well, now we know. I remember this area from the demo. I played the demo for a bit, but there was only so far you could go from the demo. So locked from the other side. It also feels like the demo started off slightly different. So I hear footsteps. How curious. I thought everyone would be disconnected after that last tremor. Interesting. Well, obviously there's something up there, but I can't get that high yet. I can get through here. Okay. Thank the pros you survived the tremor too. Come here. I need your help. Sam's... The last tremor was nasty. I was really afraid I'd be the last one standing. Glad to see I was wrong. Anyway, as I said, I need your help. My friend Tomo's been missing and, well, after what just happened, I'm worried sick about them. Would you mind taking a look around with me? I do it myself, but most of the pipes I use to travel around are sealed. I need someone to open them from the other outside. The best spot to start looking is right below us. You might have to take a detour or two to reach it, but it shouldn't be too far away. Wow. Let's see. That does not seem to be the answer. Okay. One way to go right now is up. This feels like Rain World. Must be the style of that genre. Could be. This is, I like the art style. This is very, it's a Metroidvania. So, think like Metroid if you ever played 2D Metroid. It's also probably comparable to Hollow Knight, though I've played only a little bit of that game so far. The world is ending. Surely now the shell will open for me. Locked. Requires Avery's passport. Alright. I've customized the controls a little bit. I didn't like the way they were at start. It was designed to use only the keyboard. I don't know. It felt a little weird, but I may have to adjust them as I go, as I unlock upgrades and such. Because I was just kind of guessing. Hey, Green, how's it going, buddy? You doing all right? Let's see here. Now, I do remember from the demo that little fuzzy stuff on the ground there, that is instant death. So, I'm going to try to avoid that. I've been dying to check this game out, though. I bought it back on launch day, and I haven't touched it because I was planning on doing it with you guys. So, Duelings. Hello, little guy. Rostam. Visitors are a rare sight these days, and not every unit is as friendly as you. The roads have become dangerous, and resources are sparse. Even more so since the heart's tremors have started, disconnecting us one by one. Busy day so far, huh? Yeah, I got you, buddy. Oh well, it's not like we could do something about it, can we? It's a Pearl's job to look after the vessel, not simply units like us. In any case, if you continue through this building, you will reach Metropolis. I'm sure you will find more survivors in the city. Safe travels, friend. However, it is locked, which means we are not going that way. We can go down here, though. Yeah, we got a friend. Okay. Let's see. Beyond repair. There's definitely something beyond this gate, but I can't get there quite yet. Alright. I'll see what's up here. I love this art style. I absolutely love it. Ah, yeah. There's an upgrade that I get later on that'll make those interactable. In the meantime, we can go this way. So far, I'm pretty pleased. Oh, save point, looks like. Refilled protective coat. Okay, so basically a healing station. Nice. So far, I'm pleased with the controls. I had to customize them a little bit. But we'll see. As I unlock new up... Oh. What do we got here? Well, that is an instant death field. Is there anything beyond that, though, I wonder? Let's find out. There is indeed. That worked. Excuse me, sir. That was unkind. So basically, the way I have the controls set up right now, I control direction with the WASD keys. Normally, in this game, it's got it set up to where you control direction with the arrow keys. And that just didn't feel normal. So I set it to the WASD keys. Fortunately, it's all... While I don't care for the... While I don't care for the initial setup, the layout that the game has, the it's fully customizable, which is nice. So, all right. Well, it doesn't look like I can go back up to the healing station, so we're gonna press forward and hope for the best. Can't reach that. There's a path down. Looks like there's a path up here. That would just allow us to get back up where we were. He does not look like he's having a good time of it. Stuck in the door. Rad says, ahem, thank you, stranger. Someone stole my hat, and I got stuck here while chasing the thief. See, it's a very important hat to me. A gift from me. That's my boss. So I absolutely need to give it back, because if I don't, she'll get very mad. Anyway, I found something on my way here. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure you'll find some use for it. A modifier can be installed in your modifier center. Effect displays enemies' remaining health. Knowing your enemy is the first step to winning any battle. Modifier slots required 5. Okay. Well, so now we have not just the ability to not just the okay. So there's alert. Connection to the heart has been lost. Okay. Let's see. The only crummy thing about swapping around your controls is that it seems like the thief isn't around anymore, so time for me to clear out. See you around, stranger. The only crummy thing about swapping your controls is it can be confusing what you're supposed to press in order to do things. So that's back. Also working against me is the fact that I am still very new to mouse and keyboard. It's only been a few months, so... Got all the assists off. Apparently there are ways to make the game a little bit easier. Eroded bosses, pacifists, ground healing. Alright. Gotcha. Okay. That allows me to quickly swap. So I can't apply the modifier right now. Modifiers can only be installed or uninstalled while attuned to the network gate. Got it. Alright, cool. I understand. Looks like he opened up a path forward. There's also a path down. I'm curious what's over here, though. Probably the elevator? Yeah, the elevator. So what I could do is I could go back pretty easily to the save station, and I could plug in that new modifier. Hopefully they heal you at a save station. We'll see. That's new. You might have a hard time believing me, but this place used to be magnificent. Hey, Sean, how's it going? This pond, the one we are standing in, used to power everything around here. It was the source upon which the whole network drew. Regrettably, it has been dry for what feels like an eternity. As long as it stays dry, I will remain blind. And as long as I am blind, so are you. Interesting. Okay, yeah, it did heal me. I should be able to plug that in. Okay. So now I should be able to see enemy health as well as my own. I've only got 2 health bit bars, but it looks like there's enough for 4. I do believe it was to the left in this area that we had an area that we could go down. So let's go check that out. This game has such bright visuals, though. It kind of washes out my face, which is funny. Let's try and do the bait out. Okay. Got something here. Ooh. And that's our first death. Which will more than like wake up.
Come to me.
All right. Well, we now know where we need to go. Hello, hello, nice game. Hey, how's it going, Dark Warrior? Doing all right, buddy? Yeah, I expected more neon-looking lights considering the futuristic setting. Yeah, I feel like we're early on, though. I feel like it's probably going to change pretty drastically as we go. I suspect that there's going to be different regions and stuff as well, and that they're all going to have a different look. Also, right now, it's trying to convey that everything's kind of powered down and not working like it should be, so probably has a lot to do with why there's so few lights and such. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Let's try and bait out the attack. Then get clear. So you get about 3 strikes on a bait, and then from there you just gotta get clear. For the moment, I do believe that you eventually get a dodge and a few other things, so it'll probably change things as we go. All right, let's try this again. All right. Whoops. Hate that. Yeah, that wasn't close at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Never seen one of you before. Spits out little minions. Okay. Cool. A modifier can be installed in your modifier center. Effect grants an additional layer of protection. Nice. Warning, external temperature under critical minimum. Reinforcement of defense systems recommended. Modifier slots required 20. Okay. Okay. So I expect you to open up your inventory and take a look at it before you can move on. Ooh, this is a really good game. I had lots of fun 100%ing it. Nice. Hope you like it too. So far, I love it. I loved the demo, and I've been dying to try it out. I actually bought this game day one, but I was fully intending to stream it, so I refrained, even though it was killing me from playing it until I had a chance to do it on stream. A lot of my friends have already fully completed it, so they said it was amazing. I loved the demo. This was, I don't always pick games up on release day, but this was one I went ahead and snagged as soon as it became available. Okay, I see. Let's see, is there a way that I could actually pull that off? Probably. think I might have pulled that off in the demo, but I don't quite remember. Okay, I see. And there's something in here. Nice. Ah. See what's in here, and then I'll go over there. Dr. Halen's property. Mel. You don't look like one of those murderous units outside. I swear, between that and the tremors. Anyways, glad to see you a friendly face. I'm Mel, by the way. Salvager and mechanic. You know your model's pretty rare, but with that Wii frame of yours, yeah, you'll get crushed in no time. What a shame. Tell you what, lass. There's an old workshop around the Nexus. I was planning to hide there next. Come see me. I'll bulk you up. Won't be free, though. Be sure to bring some Nars. Ness. Nacre? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's probably a reference to something. We got a path through here. A modifier can be installed. Okay, so this one is the last attack of the combo deals more damage. Just push your problems away. Modifier slots required 20. Okay, cool. Got it. All right. Whoops, jumped right into that. Oh well. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got a path through there. Looks like there's a path below. Let's see what's over here first. Huh. Probably gonna need some upgrades at some point. A little guy in the background's cool. Okay. Okay. I think I can just ignore him. I had a feeling. I thought I might be able to break through that wall. I believe I've already been through here. I think this is the path back. Yeah, it would seem so. Hey, Mio, love this game. Very cool. Welcome in, Game Wizard. Yeah, I bought this game on day one. Hey, Wolf, how's it going, buddy? I bought this game on day one. This looks like a boss area. Tomo could not be disturbed. You'll meet the same fate as the others. Yep. Well, maybe I should have gone back and plugged in my upgrades. Alright, where's he gonna reappear? There. Yeah, I had a feeling he had a dash or something. He just seems like the sort. Coming down. Now the question is, when we get him at half health, does he change up his moveset? Yeah. Ooh. That's fun. I like that. All right, well, we might as well take care of our modifiers. Let's see. Grants an additional layer of protection, which could come in handy. Insufficient capacity. The last attack of the combo deals more damage. Insufficient capacity. So basically I can... Let's see, that displays enemies' remaining health. And then I have enough to put in one of these, which probably is going to do me more good. Just go Monster Hunter style and not see the enemy health. Protection or more damage. What I really like is a dodge. Oh well. Let's see. We'll go extra health for now. Cool. That's it. Come closer. And also the Hollow Knight style. Yep. I actually have Hollow Knight. I haven't played much of it yet, though. I've gotten into the very beginning of it. Can you feel it? The network is waking up bit by bit. I can sense the Nakra coursing through all its dormant capillaries. This is merely a step, but a crucial one. Thanks to you, I can finally see again. Allow me to show you. Okay? Alright, so now we have a map. Cool. Ah, and you can set markers. Got it. Very cool. And change out the markers. Cool. Alright. Hollow Knight's another one I want to check out and play some more. I really liked what I did with it so far, but haven't gotten very far into it. The problem with Hollow Knight wasn't that it wasn't a good game that I really wanted to check out. The problem was I had a bunch of other things I had to check out at the same time. At least she won't look for me around here. There, all set. All right, Lass. I've got a bunch of old trinkets. Let's see which ones I can repair for you. So far, nothing. Okay. I do believe you lose all your chakra when you die, and it goes to the eye thing for your maps and stuff. Now, where was my path forward? It wasn't through here. I think it was from up one level. Because I had enough to at least do some upgrades. So, yeah. Not anymore. I think I could just ignore him and go straight on through. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you reach that. I could be wrong. You gotta save your double jump. Oops. And there was a healing station here. Does cost resources to use the healing station, though. Which is kind of cool. I like that. I do believe this was the path that we went before where I found the boss, but what was it through here? Oh yeah, it was that one guy. And I need that grapple technique to be able to get up there. I love the music in this game. I love the art style. I love the control scheme so far. I did customize the controls, but I love how responsive everything is what I'm trying to say. Hmm. Yep. Gets more aggressive though when his health is lower. Okay. Thought that might be the case. Oh, I ate that. There we go. Nice. Some of the music sounds like it could be in Donkey Kong Country, which is a huge compliment. Oh, for sure. Donkey Kong Country is an insanely good franchise, period. Plus, I love the challenge. Unless it's one of those darn rocket barrel levels, and then it can go hang. But you're not wrong. The music is killer. Sam says, so, Tomo isn't here. It would be too easy otherwise, wouldn't it? Well, I can't blame them for wanting to keep moving. This place doesn't look safe. There are a few other spots scattered around the vessel where we could look for them, but they'll be harder to reach for your tiny build. Fortunately, I have a couple of enhancements in mind for you. Come closer. I won't bite. It's always makes you feel so comforted whenever something says I don't bite, right? It's like, yeah, right. I don't really like the music for the rocket barrels, namely when they overwrite better soundtracks. That's fair. I think I also had it set with my mouse. So cold. Why? It used to be so warm. Whoops. Whoops. Hook up now. Oh, okay, I see. Can't use it twice. Got it. Not sure how to... Okay, so you can hold it. Got it. Ah, it has to recharge. Got it. That's the issue. And it recharges when you land on the ground. So you got to give it a second. And it's that line down below. Who took the warp away? Got it. Okay. I just found the rocket barrel levels to be annoyingly hard. Like, I like a challenge, but I don't know. Sometimes the controls just felt janky. Okay. So we now have the lasso. And fortunately to that little tutorial, we kind of understand how it works now. It recharges when you're back on the ground. But it doesn't seem to get used. Yeah, if you use it in the air and miss, it doesn't use up its charge. Okay, cool. I do believe, yep, there was a point here. Well, now we have a new ability. It should unlock a few new pathways. And a few new tricks. So we'll have to play around with that and see how that works. Nice. Okay. You know what I could do? It's not what I meant to do. But fair. Nope. Not quite high enough. Does look like there's a little loop-de-loop I could do right there, though. Yeah, there's definitely something up there. It keeps eating my double jump, which is probably me, but just trying to... I'm only jumping once to get off the ice, and then I don't have a secondary jump, so I don't know. Probably something I'm doing wrong. This is fine. We'll figure it out. I feel like they named Samus after Samus, since this is a Metroidvania and Samus is the one who grants the new skills to. That would actually be pretty incredible, I'm not gonna lie. I love Metroid. I have not tried the new one. I haven't touched a Nintendo game in a while, though, so... But I do love Metroid as a series. So Metroidvanias are kind of up my alley. Is there anything over here? Nope. Plus, if you played Guacamole, it's also a Metroidvania, and you literally get skills from Chozo statues, and they look just like Chozo statues. That's incredible. No, I haven't. Dude, I loved the Chozo so much. That was the lore of Metroid combined with the Chozo. That was probably my favorite part of Metroid, to be honest. Hey, little Jared. Ah, good timing on that. I think my favorite Metroids were going to be our Metroid Prime, the original. Although 2 was a lot of fun. I didn't really play 3 that much. And then I really enjoyed... oh, also the remake. The remaster of 1 was incredible. I played... I loved Dread. Okay, cool. Rob. I was hoping to phase behind him. Oh well. I love Dread. Dread was a lot of fun. I really liked that they had these ultra invincible enemies that you couldn't beat until suddenly you could. And then I love that it wasn't cheesy. It was actually required a little bit of skill. Like one of my greatest achievements in that game was where I managed to counter the robots. I can't think of what they're called. But I managed to counter one of those like 3 times in a row because it caught up to me. It was a tight area when I finally got the ability to kill it. And I couldn't get the cannon charged up enough to do the job. I'm actually going to try out the extra damage. Seems fun. Those things were hard to counter, so... I was pretty pleased when I pulled it off 3 times in a row. My favorites are Super Metroid and Prime 2, with Prime 1 and Dread following up. And Prime 4 was lackluster, though its music was great and the areas are cool in concept. Quite an unpleasant experience, isn't it? Every time your frail body suffers an irremediable fate, you will be brought back here through the vessel's network. It used to be that we could travel this way, but nowadays it barely even works for emergencies. In fact, as an unfortunate consequence, all of your Nakra will dissolve into the network as it happens. I can't do much about it. However, I can use it to help slowly fill up this pond. I realize this provides little comfort, but the more the pond is filled, the more I might be able to help you in return. All this Nakra might be lost to you, but at least it's not lost to the pond. And then you can give him Nars or Nakra or whatever it is. All right, cool. Silo access badge. Grants access to the silo maintenance passage under the haven. For workers only. Do not lose the badge. It won't be reprinted. Okay, well, I saw there was a door for that, so... cool. I don't remember where that door was, but I do remember seeing it. A modifier can be installed to your modifier center effect. Enemies leak a lot more Nakra droplets when dying, which can be useful. A maintenance hack, a modifier, can be installed in your modifier center effect. Protective coat repair and Nakra basins is free. Also useful. Well, I've only got enough for one of these. I don't know, we'll go with this for now. And yeah, those are good picks. My brother was a huge fan of Metroid. I loved watching him play the games, and just trying to help him solve the puzzles. It was incredible. But also, I've played a fair bit of it myself. Now, he did play 3. He played 3. I did not. I watched him play it. I did play. I didn't complete 2. For reasons of things going on in life, but I did play a bit of it too. I enjoyed Metroid Prime 1, and then I haven't tried 4. I've got a Switch, so I probably should, but I think I also really enjoyed Fusion. Fusion was one I really enjoyed on the Game Boy Advance. I loved that. Although, to be fair, I don't fully remember the story of Fusion. It's been a long time since I played it. Seems like there was a door back by the save point, wasn't there? I should check that now that I have a key. I love the way the upgrade system works. You have limited energy that you can put things into, so you kind of have to choose which ones you want. I like that. I'm sure your energy pool expands. Okay, so this is where that key goes. I love how the... I'm sure the energy system will expand as you progress, but I love how in the beginning you're very limited in what you're able to take for upgrades. Makes you think about your choices more. This is cool. Looks like there's a path down there. Where's this lead? Feral undergrowth. Interesting. I don't think this was available in the demo, because I don't remember any of this. Is that something I can grab a hold of? No? Okay. What's this? Okay, it's an enemy. Not a powerful enemy. But my guess is they're going to be jumping out all over the place. Transcript. Traveler's log. A transcript of a traveler's experience and thoughts. I love stargazing. Everywhere around us, there's something to see. Light, colors, shapes, you name it. It made me realize how wrong things were back home. It shouldn't have taken boarding a spaceship to be able to watch the stars for the first time. They are a precious spectacle, a reminder of the universe is infinitely vast, and we are but a tiny speck of dust. A comforting thought, at least, to me. When we reach our new home, let's be sure to preserve a starry sky for our kids, all right? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I'm assuming the water is instant death. I also am assuming there's something down here. Yep. So this is how you would preserve your Nakra after you die, is by picking up the crystals. Okay, yeah. The water is instant death. Alright. But that... And then you pick up Nakra from taking out enemies. And probably a few other actions. Oh, okay. Sentient Pearl Trap. Hmm. Ooh, okay. Well, that doesn't help. I missed this boss in my playthrough, and then came back for it after I beat the game, and it died so fast. Oh, I bet. In-game abilities and all. No, I did want to check. There wasn't anything up there, I don't believe, so... Interesting. There's probably a healing station between where that boss was and here that I just didn't encounter. That looks like something up there, to be honest. Although I don't know how we get there. So I went down. Let's check what's up. Ah, I see. Now that's how you would get more of that crystallized Nakra. I'm assuming. Yep. Opens up the pathway. Cool. Beyond repair. There's that healing station I was thinking about. And then the way to bust open that door is on the other side. Oh, there's somebody up there. Question is, how do I get up there? Well, I don't think I've got the tools to get up there right now, so... So, what happens if I... You seem to get an extra jump. Could be wrong. You do. Gotcha. Okay. I was looking for the Haven, but I must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. Arjuna. On the bright side, I found a stash of old cores on my way here. You can have one if you want. Sweet. Old core, the precious pearl of a long-dead unit. Combined with nacre, it can be used to create new parts and repair broken modules. Alright, cool. Alright. Well, that was worth it. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if I could, So you do get an extra jump. But I'm not sure it's enough with my current abilities to make it up this. Either I'm doing it wrong, or I need some other tool. Yeah, because you... Hello, friend. Okay, cool. That's a neat little thing. I like that design. What do we got here? Ah, another old core. Cool. There's a path up there, clearly. It's over here. Oh, that's death. I didn't even realize till after I jumped. Alright, let's see what else we got here. We've unlocked last attack in the combo. Deals extra damage. Enemies leak a lot more narc. Grants additional protection. Currently, we have the last attack in the combo. Let's go with, I feel like the extra health is going to come in handy. I do love the way this area looks. This is pretty. Excuse me, sir. That was very rude. There's a way to do that. Yeah, of all the places in this game are stunning. I love this art style. As somebody who does drawing art, I can appreciate the art style. Like, I love the hatching. Like, you look at the shading and stuff, it's all hatching. Which is just lines. That's how they're creating their shadows. You look at the drop shadow under Mio here, you can see it's just line work. You should attack down on the flower buds. Ooh, okay. Let's give that a shot. It bounces you up a little and it makes the platforming a little easier. That checks out. I see. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. That makes all that doable. Nice. Now, I do remember that there was... Yep. This. Yep. Oh, there's clearly something up there. Small part of a unit's protective coat combined for to permanently improve your protective coat's capacity. Nice. Okay. So, way to heal. To increase your health. Love it. Hi, friend. We meet again. Mm-hmm. That's not what I was trying to do. Oh well. Let's do that. I had a feeling he was coming for me. All right. Well, I'm loving this game so far, guys. If you're new to the channel, we play a handful of different games, usually indies for the most part, but the odd AAA might slip in. Play a ton of Jump Space, which is a personal favorite. But also been playing some Deep Rock Galactic, some No Man's Sky. Playing Mio today, which I love. Also been playing some RoboQuest. I play a wide range of genres. Like, I love my Metroidvanias. A game that I really want to cover, I just had an update, was Neva, which is by Nomada Studios. I played it, 100%ed it, and then Oh, hi, friend. They got a, had some DLC for it, which was cheap as all get out, to be honest. So I went ahead and picked that up. You can maybe keep a little lower to grapple away easier when, they do the bite attack. Yeah, that's fair. Probably gonna do a full playthrough of this. I wouldn't mind, depending on how tough a 100% playthrough is. I wouldn't mind getting 100% on this game. I love it so far. I also like to go back and play Hollow Knight and check out Silk Song as well. There's a couple of different games I'd like to try out. Right into it that time. I kind of like to just learn this guy's moveset. It's going to make a huge difference. Okay, he does the double slap. That's going to be the jabs. This is going to be a swipe. Alright, and then we get the acid stuff on the floor, which is going to make this even more challenging. Okay, so he adds an extra strike there now. Another swipe, more puke. And then the bowl. Is there an extra slap? Nope, just the two. Okay. Three jabs. Three jabs. Nope, two that time. Okay. Double slap. He's gonna do the swipe. Dukes. Triple jab. Nope, double. Nice. Okay. It just spat out a friend? Sure did. Okay. Personal assistant, Mio's property. By the voices, that was darker than all I could imagine. The vegetarian here has truly become grotesque. GG, thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks for rescuing me. I am indebted to you, and will do my best to provide assistance. I shall relocate to the Nexus. Please allow me a few moments to recalibrate. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's instant death. I didn't I did not realize, but there is a path back there, so we're definitely going that direction. Although I am curious, this is the Nexus. He said he was going to come this direction. Is he in here now? Or, there he is. Hey, okay. Hello again. I am pleased to be your personal assistant. My functions encompass archaeology and travel history. Feel free to employ my services. Okay. So, like a logbook type character? Maybe? I'm not sure. But there was definitely a path forward but beyond where the boss was, so we're going to check that out. I should have realized, since the creature was made of the same fuzzy material that instant kills you, that it was going to be an instant death if I were to land on that, but didn't even occur to me. It's aight. It only takes a second to get back. Guess my thought process was, it's dead, it can't hurt me now. Incorrect. Listen, friend. Enough of that. Alright, let's see what's beyond. The little jerk knocked me right into the lake. I wasn't gonna jump. He just knocked me right off. Those things are such a nuisance. Like, they're not hard to take out. They're just a pain in the butt. That's incredible. I love it so much. Stop it. Okay. This game is great, guys. I love it. I remember those were the enemy I hated the most. No doubt. I completely get it. The thing is, with a Metroidvania, you've really got to pay attention, right? And part of my attention, I'm not making excuses here, it's purely on me, but part of my attention is divided because I keep looking at chat and stuff and seeing how you guys are, how things are going for you guys, so, but yeah. So it's purely on me. I need to pay more attention, but it is pretty funny. Serves me right. But I'm glad to be doing this on stream. This is a lot of fun, and I'm glad to be able to check it out and get your guys' thoughts on it and your help, clearly. Like that, I would probably would have been 100 hours in before I figured out how to do that. Stop it. You were the one that got me last time. Alright, now we're back to the boss. I guess it would make sense, given the fact that there is literally that there. Unknown object, okay? Grants access to the aviaries in the haven. Ooh, nice. Now, I do remember where that one is. So, all right. Like that. Got it. Okay. Part of a platformer is learning the way that particular platformer works, I feel. So I do know where the aviaries area was. I'm going to head there and see what we find. I do think there's more to explore in this area, though, so I will be back. Okay. I wish there was... I wonder if there's a way to stun lock those guys. Could be helpful. Let's see. Do I want something different? Let's go ahead and try something different. See, enemies like a lot more knock-ray droplets. Could be helpful. The last attack at the combo deals more damage. That's also helpful. And then, of course, I got the one where it displays enemies' health, which is helpful. I'm going to go extra damage for now. And we'll see if we get anything else. Should probably check out the shop. It's on the way anyhow. Once you get back there, I should be able to prepare more stuff for you. And don't expect a discount. Okay, well, I can't afford anything right now. Close. Okay. So let's just store up some stuff. And, yeah. Oh, Spine, master of the network, when will you answer my queries? Alright, let's see what we got. We got the door. Strange tube. Still no sign of Tomo. You know, I choose to see it as a good side. I mean, among all those ruins, I half expected to find nothing more than a broken frame or a broken mind. There are worse fates than death these days. Well, let's make sure neither happened to you. I'll install you the perfect tool for that. Geronimo. Not ominous in the slightest. When I was little... Oh, we're getting a dodge. I used to play in the shadow of their palace. Oh, I see. I understand. Cool. Can you do it in quick succession? Okay, it's on a little bit of a cooldown, but I mean, pretty darn fast, honestly. The ones from the past. So try and get these to line up. Got it. Okay, I understand. Cool. All right. And the ones to come. All right. Well, that was fun. I like that. So we got a dodge now. That'll come in handy. Got something here. I thoughtfully woven text file addressed to one unit in particular. Grants access to the aviaries in the haven. Ah, here it is. An advanced module extended to the core functions of the tendrils, a dodge. Okay. Hello again, Samsk. I hope you don't mind me keeping on writing these letters to you. I don't even know how many of them might actually reach you one day. I just find that recording my thoughts helps me put them in order. Anyway, I'm making progress on what triggered the decay of those unfortunate units, or more accurately, on what didn't. Contrary to what I thought, the absence of the travelers has nothing to do with it. I've observed a good variety of decayed units at the ruins now. They range from workers to social pets, to any role in between. Yet the personal assistants who were the closest to them, me included, even though I'm a special case, are woefully unaffected. With the travelers gone, you'd think they'd be the first to depreciate, but no. Or deprecate. But no. They are as chatty as ever. I find it a bit reassuring, don't you, Tomo? All right. Well, obviously there are logs that we're going to be finding. Is that going to be... No, it's not instant death. Okay. Oh, but it is one of these little gamut rooms. Oop. Okay. Well, there's clearly a path forward through here, so I am curious. I love these little candle effects. That's kind of neat. Is there something up there? There is indeed. All right, cool. Oops, okay. I did expect him to go through the platform, but he did. That's fine. Trying to learn to time the dodge. Which is probably going to cost me a few lives trying to learn it, but it's alright. Cool. Oh, there's like something bouncy there. Interesting. Okay, so no reason to be up here. I love that this is built like a bird cage, and then you're surrounded by bird robots that are attacking you. That's kind of a nice touch. It's kind of cool, because this looks exactly like the type of bird cage my mother would have kept when she had a bunch of doves and stuff. Except it would have been glass sealed, but still, pretty cool. Again, we got an obstructed elevator. Alright. Which tells me I won't be able to go this direction just yet. Okay. Cool. But we have opened up the ability to get to that elevator now. That is a really pretty area. Now, I remember from the demo that this eventually awakens. And, I think it's from cramming a bunch of Nokrai down inside the pool. But I could be mistaken. It also could be different from the demo. Anything is possible. All right, we can afford a few things. Modifier extension. Ah! Yeah, I want that. Yes, please. All right. Well, I wasn't trying to take a screenshot, but there it is. I will restore the network now. Stay close. Modifier extensions are really good. Yeah, it seems like it would be, because, like, part of the problem I'm running into is there's more things I want to plug in, but not enough space for it. Nice. Ah, it feels good. It's good to feel the data flowing again, to see properly again. To see you. Mio, your name is Mio. You have been bruised by the heart's tremors. I can see that too. The heart is in so much pain. I can see her now, of course. She is holding up at the moment, but not for long. Something has to be done or she will die, and the vessel with her, and us with them. Now that the network is running again, it should be possible to save her. Maybe with the help of the other pearls. It's no use, they won't answer my call. This is frustrating. I will try again, until it works. In the meantime, why don't you carry on with your exploration? I would like to know what happened to Metropolis and the Haven. Anyway, maybe you could find something that even I can't see. The good news is, wherever you are, you should be able to see through me now. Even from far away, let me be your eyes. Alright, repair the Nexus. Achievement unlocked. Cool. Why? Okay, this is kind of fun. All right, well, we should have map updated, progress sage, modifier center. Well, we got more slots now. We should have 10, which... What do we have plugged in currently? We've got self-awareness, and we got the extra damage. I can't plug in the additional health. I don't have enough for that yet. But I could plug in... Let's do, instead of the damage... instead of the damage, let's go with... right. Let's go with extra protection, and then the ability to see enemies' health, I think. Or maybe... Yeah, let's just go with the ability for them to drop more Nakra. I think that would be pretty helpful. Let's go with that. More Nakra from enemies would be really good to let you buy off the stuff from Mel. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think that's going to be the way to go. So I'll have extra health right now, and I'll have the extra Nakra being dropped. I'm gonna roll with that for the moment. Let's see. I would like to go back up, and I do believe the spine's now open, so let's go check that out. Why do I have Zelda songs stuck in my head? Song of Storms, specifically. It's been so long since I played Ocarina of Time. A little unit, have you come to meet the spine? I've been waiting here a long time myself. Not once has he opened his shell. But the signs are here. The Nexus lives again. The spine will reveal himself very soon. My patience and my faith are finally being rewarded. He is a librarian. Astragon. I can't let you do that. Trust the spine, little unit. He shall know when the time is right. Fair enough. Guys, I love this game. This is great so far. I knew it would be. That's why I picked this up on day one. And I've been dying to get to it, but we've just had other games that I've had to cover. Jump Space updates have been coming fast and heavy lately. It's been a little bit of a lull in the last couple of weeks, so I've been able to start branching out and trying other things that I've been wanting to do. But staying on top of all the updates was kind of a bit of a challenge when I was trying to get to other things as well. Not to mention, I just swapped editors yesterday. I was learning a new editor for video content. Whoops. Got a little ahead of myself there. And it's helping out tremendously, actually. Normally, oh gosh, my old editor was such a pain in the butt. It would take 5 hours to render a single video, which is just absurd. But it was the editor I knew how to use, so I was using it. And so I swapped because my wife wanted to help me with editing. And we were trying to get an editor on her computer as well as mine. As you guys know, a lot of you guys know, I'm on Linux. My wife, on the other hand, has a Mac computer. And trying to get an editor that's compatible between both and easy to use between both was a bit of a challenge. Well, we eventually did find one, and yeah. It's considerably faster than my previous editor. A little bit simpler to use, a little bit simpler in some regards, like not quite as many features, but the features that I lost, I didn't really care about anyway. So I love the simplicity of the new one. And I love that it renders things so much faster. Like, normally I could only turn out about one video a day comfortably. With the time that I have to do it. Yesterday, oh, that's death. Yesterday, I was able to actually turn out 4 videos in the same time that would have normally taken me to do one. So, they're all uploaded onto YouTube and ready to go, and they'll be coming out over the next couple of days. So, that is a drastic difference. I'll take it. And basically, one of the worst parts about the old editor is it would just take so long to render. What it did was it didn't work in native MP4 formats, which is what YouTube and Twitch require if you're going to upload a video onto them. And so what it would do is it would take the videos that I was recording in OBS, which would be in MP4 formats, and then it would convert them into a format that it could actually edit with. And then it would have to convert them back to put them into a format that YouTube and Twitch could actually use. And the process was long and pain in the butt. And it would take time. The rendering of the files would wind up being 3, 4, 5 times as large as they should have been, as they started as. And then they would just take forever to render. And then because the files were so large, it would take forever for them to actually upload onto YouTube. So it just limited how much I could actually turn out in content, which was a pain in the butt. And then don't even get me started on Twitch. I love Twitch. It's great for streaming. But I found putting video content on it is a little bit slower process than putting it on YouTube. Because Twitch is designed for streaming purposes, and whereas YouTube is designed for uploads. And so the difference was YouTube has an easier time of putting content out for you to upload content than Twitch does, which made a pretty big difference. It makes it it's more streamlined for that process. So plus Twitch requires that your data be under a certain cap, and Twitch, whereas YouTube doesn't really care, which makes it a little bit easier to upload high quality content onto YouTube for that purpose. Although the streaming is certainly easier on Twitch than it is on YouTube. They both have their benefits and disadvantages. But having a new editor allowing me to be able to turn out content faster is going to be a huge boon. And yeah, Shauna actually edited her first video last night. So, well, she's done a short before, but she did her first full-length video last night. In the kind of time that it would normally take me to turn out one video with my previous editor, I was able to teach my wife how to do the editing the way I do it. I was able to install and learn this new editor, and I was able to turn out 4 videos, all in the time frame that would normally take me to do 1 video. So yeah, that was a huge time save. One of the benefits of this new editor too is that it doesn't take all the resources on my computer. The other one did, and so the problem that I was running into is that when it was rendering, and it would take forever to render, right, is, okay, so that's a trick thing to get to. My computer was completely useless to me while I was trying to render a video, basically, and it would stay that way until the video finished rendering. With the new editor, that's not the case. I can continue to use my computer to edit another video while another one video is rendering. I can actually have multiple things going at once, and it's okay. Like, I can be rendering a video, editing a video, and recording gameplay footage all at the same time. It's just a drastic difference. An ancient artifact supposedly used by travelers in their everyday life. A stackable module for the modifier center. It permanently opens 10 slots. Nice! Well, I'm glad I found that. Nice. I love this area. This is really cool. I love the dynamics of the platforming using the flowers. Gotta remember, I've got that dodge now. Oh, that is death. Cool. That's also death. There's a flower that I could use to jump there. Let's see what's up here real quick. That is probably a bonus area, maybe, or maybe this is. I'm not sure. If the cutscene starts playing, we know we've gone the wrong way. Haven. Alright, this is cool. This is really pretty. That is death. There's a flower there. Hi, Fred. Alante. Welcome to the Haven. Or at least, that's what I'd like to say, but the place has been very unsafe since the gloom water flooded in. If you plan to go deeper, please take these components with you. Might as well help with some repairs while you're here. The precious pearl. Okay, cool. We got a healing station. Boing. Celia, I'm waiting for my companion, Alice. She went to the other side of that Glimwater Lake, but she hasn't come back yet. The night never goes away over there. The plants have grown all wrong. I heard they even eat our cores. She must be so scared. I wish I could fly like her, so she wouldn't be alone. Geronimo. Nope. Okay. It's kind of what I figured would happen, but oh well, it was worth a shot. Back so soon? I can't say I blame you. Something over there for sure. Coating component, a small part of a unit's protective coat. Cool. So, like heart pieces in Zelda. Interesting. Whoops. Currently at full capacity, and this takes me back here. Should probably head back and do those upgrades real quick, since I'm here anyway. It's about currently about noon my time. I've got about 1 more hour where I'll be able to keep the stream going. So we'll see what we can get done in that time. Promised my wife I would go with her to a thing, so about 1 o'clock I'm gonna have to hang it up here on the stream and get around for that. Lots of games follow the 4 heart pieces rule, including Hollow Knight, Cow, the Kangaroo. This game, even Metroid Dread. Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of a rule of thumb. And it might have something to do with my, I'm not going to say OCD, but, like, for me, everything's got to be in numbers of 4. Like, if I start tapping my finger, it's got to be in increments of 4. All right, let's see what we got. All right. What's one thing I wanted to say, actually? Let's take a look real quick. Progress save, map updated. Stackable module for the modifier center. It permanently opens 10 slots in its allocation matrix. So it's probably... Let's see, do I have to go up to the shop and get stuff repaired for that to take effect? It looks like you found a time-worn curio. These strange items appear to have been used by travelers several centuries ago. Standardized biochemical sample has been revised with new information. Solid material encased in a thin plastic layer displaying many cryptic texts. Personal assistance interpretation. The matter inside the fabric seems to be of organic origin. The composition of biochemical constituents is diverse, and the sample is preserved under aesthetic atmosphere. This makes the content a top-grade reference material for the calibration of laboratory instruments in regard to exoplanet analysis. Interesting. All right. Cool. Heard your conversation with Chi, so the big guy got back in business, huh? Good. I hated to see him whimpering on the floor like that. Doesn't fit him. Look, I know we've all got our ways to cope with impending doom, but when she, of all units, throws in the towel, it's got to be a bit depressing. It's a bit like the vessel herself gives up on us, you know? Now that he's all perked up again, it feels like we're finally going to fight back. About time, if you ask me. Alright. So we got a modifier extension here. Don't have enough, but we're very close. Maintenance hack. A modifier can be installed in your modifier center. And this is the protective coat repair at Nars Basins is free. That's useful. I would rather have the extension here. Let's go with that. So what I'm going to do is look for a way to make some quick... the vessel really is in bad shape, isn't she? Rogue units frenzying about, quarters falling apart, and now even the heart's having tremors. All right, done that. What I'd like to do is find some enemy bots that will be easy to deal with that I can get some knock right with. Okay. That should be enough. In theory. All right. Nice. Out of sight, Liz, garment you wave. All right, modifier center should have extra spaces now. This means I might be able to plug in something else. So like that. All right, well, I can't plug in all of them. I'm missing the extra damage. But what I might do, let's do that. Swap that out just for the fun of it. They'll be dropping extra Nakra, and then I'll be able to see their health. I'll also be able to see my own health, obviously. And then we should be good to get a few more things so we can buy out the rest of the store. So what do we need? We need 750. So 750 Nakra would be enough to permit me to buy out the shop. What I should do, there were other pathways, but I'm not sure if they're open or not. Probably not, but let's take a look. I think this was locked from the other side. Yep. This is open. I haven't been back in a bit, so... Obviously, I couldn't have come up here before due to the fact that it would have required that I have the grapple, which I did not. So, like a crash trade. Okay. Locked from the other side. There's a plant up there. Let's see. Okay. So there's got to be a way to recharge mid-air. Dodging doesn't do it. It's probably something I'm going to have to unlock eventually. Because that would be an easy jump if I could just get a second grapple. Hawk, with that red behind your shoulders, you look like a vampire with a maroon cowl to your cape jacket. Oh, the issue is I'm wearing green today, and so I had to use my blue screen instead of my green screen, and it's has a tendency to make this chair half visible, half not, and it just looks silly. So I just grabbed a sheet of a very different color from blue and threw it over the chair real quick. Now I can't unsee it. That's incredible. How's it going, Spectre? You doing all right today, buddy? Taunting the colors, eh? Yeah. Well, green's my favorite color. I like to wear green shirts, but they don't play nicely with the green screen, so... I do have a blue screen, but I haven't been able to get it dialed in just right, which is unfortunate. I'm thinking about just getting like a seat cover for this chair, which would help. Yeah, just recovering from the delusion now. That's hilarious. What's a vampire who wears an emerald coat? An empire? That's great, guys. Yeah, I should probably go ahead. Let's see, we've got almost 200 Nakra, which is enough to pick up one of those things. One of them was 150, and then two of them were 200. It's got to be a way back behind that, right? Surely. that's not it. Probably gonna have to open that door to get back behind there. Empire. Hmm. Yes. Yes. It's only natural, Anakin. He took your arm. You wanted revenge. I cannot do a good Palpatine. Oh, Ian McDermott, he blew that away. So dang good. Well, we got the first one, and these are actually 300 each. Ian McDermott made that part, no doubt. Well, you know what was one of the funniest stories I heard about that? When he was doing the episode 6, and he's in the chair, right? And they have him do this slow turn as he turns to Luke Skywalker. So they had no motor for that chair. They couldn't, not a functioning one. They couldn't get it to work. So George Lucas is just kind of like, so Ian, could you just kind of like turn with your feet? And he's got this big long robe on, right? So you can't see his feet. He's like, yeah, sure, I can do that. So he's just tap, 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 tap. He's turning the chair slowly. It kind of ruins the illusion there, but oh gosh, it's hilarious that slow ominous turn of the chair is actually just Ian McDermott in there tapping his feet as he turns. And then he pulls it off. He's pretty hilarious. Oh man, I about died when they told us that. That was incredible. Little behind the scenes stuff. I love it. Yep, the movie is ruined for you now. Sorry, buddy. I guess the Emperor was one with the Force via tap dancing. That is correct. I feel like the casting for the first 6 movies was just insanely good. I mean, Sir Alec Guinness was incredible. Mark Hamill, Like, I didn't enjoy the Luke Skywalker character in the beginning, like in A New Hope. I didn't care for Luke Skywalker. I thought he was whiny. Even when I was watching that as a kid, I saw that before Episode 1 came out. Fell in love with Star Wars back then. But I felt like the Luke Skywalker character was kind of whiny, and he annoyed me. But then by the time we got to Episode 5, I'm like, yeah, okay, I kind of like this guy. And then by 6, he was one of my favorite characters. If my chair failed to work properly and I had to do that, I would have succumbed to the dark side too. Amazing. Oh, I see what I gotta do there. Okay, I understand. A small part of a protected coat. Well, we need one more, and then we've got expansion to our health. Okay. And but I love all the characters, and of course, Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford, they all did us a good job. Peter Mayhew. And then, of course, I love the casting for the prequels as well. Ewan McGregor was such a darn good pick to pick up the role of Obi-Wan. He looks so much like Alec Guinness that it's insane. And he did the part so well. Oops. Just reminds me of Palpatine in Robot Chicken, and my chair is bolted to the floor. God, I can't even get away from this vent. What a great view of empty blackness. Incredible. Mio with his grapples like, get over here, but in reverse. Especially when he took on the beard. You could believe you were staring at a younger Alec Guinness. Oh, for sure. When they did his hairstyle and everything to look like Alec Guinness, I was like, what? Are you kidding me right now? I mean, he already had the facial structure, right? And then to throw in the hair and the beard, well, yeah. I mean, obviously, there are differences in his beard and stuff from Alec Guinness, and that's unavoidable, but still so close. Oh, man, yeah, Robot Chicken, yeah. Okay. Well, at least we're feeding the well. The pool up there. Okay. It's about 12:21 my time, so I got a little bit longer I can go. I probably won't complete the shop before we hit that timer, but we'll see. I'm gonna avoid the scorpion guy for now. Whoops. Okay. Excuse me, sir. In the words of Jar Jar, how? Right, there was nothing back there, just that secret to find. Oh, that is not what I was trying to lasso. Lad Sahelis Gamet. Alright, let's put us on the right path. We almost got enough for one of those modifiers. I'm gonna... let's see... Oh, yeah. Hi, Scorpion guy. Now that was funny. Well, fortunately, I just made crystals out of most of my Nacre, so I didn't lose it, but still. Scorpion said nope. And thus it always comes down to grappling. Yep. Greedy, gather 2,000 Nacre. Nice. This will get all converted. Well, I got enough for one of those modifications. And I'll have about 30 left over. So I need about 270 more. And I just saw Hades come at your way. Said, why you always running in place? Even the man in the moon disappeared. Okay, so he does a double strike. So he does a double strike, which I can't dodge, so I'll just have to jump out of the way. If I can learn his move pattern, he'll be easy. I've already defeated him a couple times, but I haven't memorized all of his movements. I'm also curious how much Nacre he's going to drop, so we'll see. Alright, well, we're up 36 so far. Yeah, it seems like every game we play has a grapple in it. We got Deep Rock Galactic with Scout's grapple. We've got Jump Space, which has a built-in grapple. I'm not complaining. Grappling's a great deal of fun. is the way of things, the way of the Force. That is correct. Seems like most of the games I've been playing, you either have a double jump or a grapple or both, or you got a jetpack or something. I love movement options in games, so it's not shocking that those are the games I enjoy. Alright, so let's go ahead. He's gonna shoot. Okay, well, I can dodge that safely. And shoot, and dodge, and attack. And then he's going to attack. So I need to stay close. So if I stay close, I can dodge that initial strike with the projectile and then strike back, get an opportunity to attack while he's on cooldown, then be prepared for like a double strike, so I'll need to back off at that point. So if I could... The problem is his double strike. I don't... My dodge is on cooldown after I dodge the first strike, and that's going to prevent me from dodging the second strike. So I've got to be prepared for that to back off. Let's see, can I... Yeah, you're kind of locked in place when you dodge, so I'm not going to be able to dodge the first strike and back off in time to dodge the second. So I'm starting to figure out his moveset. I've got to gather 600 Nakra to be able to get those upgrades. I'm almost there. I've almost got 500. I am converting it into the crystalline form intentionally so that if I should die, it isn't lost to me, because you usually would lose anything that hasn't been put into the crystalline form. And that's allowing me to continue to work on learning this guy's moveset while at the same time working towards my goal of clearing out the shop. So yes, he has a double strike. He's going to shoot. I can attack and then back off. Double strike, attack. And then there's the double strike. Double strike. And he's down. Okay. How much we get off of him? 46? Yeah, quite a bit, actually. Over 100, it seemed like. And that actually puts us up where we can buy out the shop. Nice. So, let's go ahead and backtrack then. If that is an option. Alright. Defense mechanism, a modifier, can be installed in your modifier center. Effect creates an explosion around Mio when she takes a hit. Interesting. Okay. That's fun. I like this game, guys. It's fun. Like I said, Metroidvanias are right up my alley. Something that I've enjoyed for years. There's got to be a way back there. Okay. All right. Go ahead and heal up. And we're about to hit the point where I can crystallize the Nakra. And, yeah. Might as well hit the shop now. Cool. Alright, should have enough to clear out the shop. Let's see something here. Alright. Sorry about the dog, guys. She is protesting. Let's go ahead and clear out the shop, and then we'll worry about that. Alright. A small part of a unit's protective coat combined forward to... So this should increase my health at this point. Okay. Well, I've got enough Nakra, but I don't have enough old cores for that. Got it. Okay. Alright, well. There we go. My health is improved at this point. Nice. As we speak, I am trying to reach out to the other pearls, but their voices are weak. They sound withdrawn, faded. They aren't responding to me. This is worrying. Without their voices, the pearls cannot fulfill their functions. Let's hope this is the Nexus malfunctioned, and not them. Alright. So, permanent health buff. Nice. This is the one where it creates an explosion. This is grants an additional health. Displays enemies' remaining health. What do we have equipped right now? The protective coat around repair at Nars basins is free. Enemies leak a lot more Nars. And the last attack of the combo deals more damage. And then, of course, self-awareness, which allows us to see our own health and such. What I could do is I could, like, I could fit in the extra health and the extra damage, but I wouldn't be able to see enemy health. Also, I wouldn't be getting the extra Nakra, and it would cost me resources to heal. But that's not too terrible a situation. And then the defense mechanism, that's fun. I might try that out, but that one's kind of expensive, and I think I'd like to roll with what I got right now. So now I've got 4 pips of health that are active, and I'm going to be dealing extra damage. If I come across a boss, I'll be going all Monster Hunter style where I can't see the boss's health, so just guessing. We'll see how it goes. And I was 7 years old. That's quite a radius. Excuse me. Let's see what we got. I don't feel like I necessarily fully explored this area, and I'm not sure that I can yet, but we'll see. There's no way to go forward there. Got a junk pile. Looks like there's a door here. Interesting. Okay, so a place to heal. What a mess. What was Crow thinking defacing the haven like that? The breath would never have allowed such behavior if they were awake. Is that an enemy, or what is that? It's not attacking. Yet. Let's see, there is something over here. Yep. A letter, woven text file addressed to one unit in particular. Samps, good news. The decay is not communicable. I'm fairly certain of this. After having spent so much time among the farming units of the Haven, I dare say that if they were contagious, I wouldn't be able to write these words by now. For once, we can thank the fall of the network, I think, since it requires an old-fashioned, consensual wired connection to transmit data from one unit to a unit. We're pretty safe from any unwanted spreading. Even contact should be safe, as long as you keep your ports closed. And no, before you ask, I'm not reckless enough to try that. Unfortunately, that's all I can learn from the farmlings. They're too simplistic in design to teach me anything relevant. It comes from their task, I suppose, keeping the travelers fed. Not something to be distracted from by some form of sentience. I don't blame them, but it sure doesn't help my progress, Tomo. Sure doesn't help my progress, Tomo. She's barking at you? I figure, Sean. She's barking at my wife, guys. That's why she's not angry barking. That's why she's, Well, this is not ominous in the slightest. That's why she's, doing her sassy, I don't like this situation. Come here and see me and bark instead. Yep. Crow, automated reaper. I had a feeling. Probably not a boss I'm ready to deal with, but we'll see. It's gonna have a lot of double strikes, I think. Which means I'm gonna have to be careful on the dodging. Yep, double strikes. That was a creepy sound. Yeah. Well, I think I could beat it. But, part of me wonders, should I bother? One, it's not aggressive at first. Two, I might be able to progress without having anything to do with it at first. But probably need to beat it for 100%, so. These controls are starting to feel intuitive. I'm starting to kind of understand the movement of this game and stuff. I'm enjoying it. I wonder if this game gets a counter. A counter would feel so good in this game. Right now you've got a dodge, which feels pretty good, honestly. I'd like it to be on a faster cooldown, but might be a little broken if that were the case. Oh yeah, there was a healing station down here, I think. Oh! Okay, I now understand where I am. That checks out. That's gonna make that easy to get back here. It's a shame that it just now clicked, but yeah. Could have saved myself some time. What's through here, I wonder? An elevator. Quick access to the other elevator, perhaps? The Severed Spine. Overseer's entrance. Ah. And the house, obviously, upstairs. Seniality hits at all ages. I have no idea what you're talking about, Sean, but okay. Elevator obstructed. I can tell that you're trying to roast me, but I have no idea what you're trying to say. Reach the bottom. Use the downward dash. Oh. Oh, okay. It's just not high. Just not quite high enough. Got it. You thought roasting me was your job? Oh, trust me, she's been doing it a long time, buddy. That started before we got married. Okay, I was able to time that double dodge there. Was not able to time that one, though. I'm just working on the timing. And he's gonna do it twice. 3 times. Okay. Alright, cool. Just a second ago, you were like, ah, I just realized where I'm at. Ah, I understand now. Yes, in the house, upstairs. That's correct. In the office. Alright, well, I got about 10 minutes before I'm gonna have to sign off here, guys. Maybe we beat that boss. Maybe we don't. I can't make any promises. We'll see what happens. And this is where the realization struck. There's a path through here. There's also a path back up there because I had opened that one door. So you can take an easy path here, and there's also a door back there that would make easy transit to this area. So that's pretty cool. 2 different ways that you can go. One gets you a little bit of extra knocker, and one just takes you straight there. The path I took was kind of the scenic route, actually. That's fun. And then you could just go through here, too. Since I opened up this doorway. And that leads right back to the save room. I gotta learn his timing. Part of the thing throwing me off is that he hesitates on a lot of stuff. You see it wind up, and then he hesitates. So I dodge before he strikes, not when he strikes. But I got the idea. See, we got about 9 minutes. So I'm going to take the quick path here. See, let me check my abilities real quick. I think I've got health and damage applied, which is probably a good thing. I could do this. And that. And then I could honestly... won't be able to fit in either of those, so I can fit in one of these. Let's go with that for now. Alright, we'll try that. So this is the less scenic route. I just saw Hades come at your way and said, why you always running in place? Okay. And I screwed up there. I almost had it that time, though. All right. Not a hard boss. Just kind of have to learn the pattern. I'm starting to figure it out. You only had a little bit of health left on that attempt. By taking advantage of the grapple, you can close distance with him quickly to get in some damage when he's got the opportunity for it. A slash, and drop, and then attack. And slash, and he's gonna spit out stuff, and then attack. A slash, second slash, and slash, and drop. And spitting stuff, which is a free opportunity to attack. Now he's gonna go aggro. Just move to the side here. He's gonna do it again. And now he's gonna do this. Whoops. Mistimed the dodge. No big deal. And slash. And then probably, yep. And then that. Okay. Can't get to him. That's fine. And again. And down. Alright, cool. We beat Crow. Alright, well that opened up a new path, it looked like. It's obvious something up there, but I can't go up that way. No Tomo here either. That's not surprising. They never had good reasons to come to the Haven in the first place. Their role was first and foremost to keep company to the travelers in Metropolis. Make them feel comfortable around us machines. Be their friend. Anyway, we need to look elsewhere. Come here. I have something that should help you navigate all that vegetation. Seems useful. Maybe I'll be able to unlock that elevator. Alright, well I'm going to do this and then I'm going to get down and save and go ahead and sign off because it is about time for me to finish up. Ah, okay. Strike to refill energy. Alright, nice. That was something that was preventing me from... Yeah. Alright, cool. There are certain points that I need that to be able to get by. Alright. Travelers and pearls alike. Oops. And that's a wrap on that. Okay. And those don't recharge fast enough to be able to save yourself from a fall. It also gives you back your double jump, it seems like, so that's pretty useful. Right, I pressed the wrong key. And there we go. Out. No life exists above the other. Have a good afternoon, Wolf. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate your help. And I appreciate you joining. All right, cool. Well, we now have the ability to recharge, which will come in handy mid-jump with the grapple, which will open up quite a few pathways. But we're going to go ahead and save and call it there, guys. So I appreciate everybody joining. Hopefully you all had a good time. We're definitely going to be checking this out again. We're also going to be checking out some more No Man's Sky and stuff. Tell you what, I'm going to do, you have done well, my young apprentice. Thank you, my master. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put up a poll, throw out a couple of different game options for this Saturday, and let you guys vote on what you want to see, what we want to play. I'm hoping that we'll be able to play something that everybody can join in on, but yeah. We'll take a look at our options, and I'll send out some options and let you guys take a pick. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're all having a good afternoon. I'll catch you in the next one. Later. Green dancing in the background. Whoa, I'm not... Oh, gosh, I nearly got squished there. Oh, man. Oh, this is the new one, guys. I love this. And then on top of that, they like, you drain your magazine so fast with the halberd with this. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Roscoe says, love some biscuits and gravy. And Silver 6 says, sweet potato pie for dessert. Ooh, that sounds good. I'll take some. Yeah, I mean, it was your obligatory scuffing of the paint job. I understand. I don't know, Spectre. You'll have to enlighten me. Throw up some pictures of what you're talking about in the Discord, because not interested in offending anybody. Unless it's for pineapple pizza. Oh, solar flare. If you're outside the ship, you will set on fire now, guys. There's a fire here. Come on it. Silly pod. Silly pod. Bullets are for bots. I'll leave it to you then. Okay, that was fun. Shotguns away. we are in the main branch. The experimental is actually kind of behind the main branch at this point.